Hello, human. Grab a cartridge from the tray and let's get to work. Are you a fan of slushies and hot dogs? You'll love the convenience store. Hello, human. Welcome to an accurate simulation of
Convenience store clerk.
Take a look at this board for instructions and grab a ticket when you're ready to get started. Alrighty, let's get to business. Here's your first customer.
Good afternoon, human. I would like to purchase these.
Chips.
Could I also get one of those meat cylinders, please?
Hot dogs are in the freezer. Make sure you heat them up, at least a little bit.
That looks
Acceptable.
Hurry up and scan that so I can get eating already. You can just hand that hot dog to me, human. Thanks a bunch.
To finalize a sale, pull the lever on the register.
All right, here's your paper currency.
Don't forget to hand over the change.
Many thanks. Have a profitable day.
It was important for stores like this to maintain a constant stream of customers, so that cashiers wouldn't have time to contemplate their rapidly approaching obsolescence. Well, hello! Hello, human. Grab a cartridge from the tray and let's get to work. Thank you, human! May I have another? A true grease monkey. Get under the hood and get your hands dirty in our simulated mechanics shop. Hello, human. This is an accurate simulation of auto mechanic. Take a look at this board for instructions.
Pretty well here. Oh, 001.
Lots of stuff going on in the hood of a car.
Yeah, that's right. Got a lot of things in there. Got to look at the stuff inside the car.
You sure do, yes. There's lots of items inside the car. There's that one metal piece, pretty important in the car. I'd like to call that the Achilles piece.
Oh yeah,
This
I know
part
all
just
about
needs
the
a little
Achilles
fluid.
piece.
No
It's a
problem.
real important piece of a car.
This vehicle's power
There's
source
lots of
appears to
stuff
be
inside of a car
unacceptably
you gotta
inefficient.
tuck around with and move around with, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with all the intricacies about a car, you know. There's all those pipes and different metal parts and things such as that. All kinds of them, really. They're very
Well done.
interesting
That's
vehicles.
looking very
cars.
car.
Very
Press the button to
interesting
drop it back down when you're
creations,
finished.
I do admit.
Oh yes, I'm really interested about these cars. I think they're pretty interesting. I do admit that there's a lot of stuff about them.
There sure is. There's a lot of stuff about these cars, as they've got pipes and tubes and all sorts of, metal parts. It's just really, what about that new car?
Oh, the new car. Oh yeah, I mean it just has all kinds of tubes and pipes and.
It has metal too, lots of metal in it.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of. I mean, forget about it. I mean, just forget about it with all the metal in that one.
Yeah, those cars, they really picked it up a notch when they, God broke the mold when he made that just a car. When he made a car, he broke the mold.
Yeah, he
Shops like
sure did
these,
break it.
everything had a price. Make sure
I'll
you
tell you
bill the
about those
customer for the
cars.
use of your highly
There's a
valuable time.
lot to talk about when it comes to cars. I mean, you pop the hood and there's that one piece.
Ah, yeah, the piece. I know what piece. It's that one the metal piece.
Yeah, the metal one. That metal piece is just. It's something else. I mean, it's an important piece. It's maybe the most important piece of. I mean, that's the first piece you want to look at when you're talking about a car.
Yes, that metal piece, it's an important piece, but I don't want to take any, of the limelight away from the tubes. There's lots of tubes and pipes. Let's not forget the pipes.
Oh yeah, I mean, a car. You can't. I mean, you can't have a car without the pipes and the tubes. I mean, that's an important part of a car. I mean, that's an important equation.
It sure is. That's the most important issue with the car these days. It's one of the hottest topics is the pipes and the tubes. There's just all sorts of tubes. It's a wild world. It's a wild world we're living in with these cars.
Yeah, there's a car. There was this one car, and it had there was a square-shaped metal thing inside of the trunk part. I mean, inside of the front part of it.
Oh, really? Yeah, inside the front section, with the lid that you pop open the lid on it.
Yeah. There's like a metal piece in there, just a real kind of square-shaped almost, or a little more detailed than just square, but it's a piece of metal. I mean.
Thank you, human.
You gotta give it
I'll
up
get
for
this
these
taken care
cars.
of right away.
Yeah, you sure do. You gotta give it up
Very
for the
good,
cars. I
human,
mean, there's
but we're just getting started. The world
big
of
piece
auto
metal
mechanic
in the front
has so much more to offer.
section with the lid. I mean, you gotta pop that lid and check out the metal.
Yeah, there's an old saying about cars. It says, you gotta check out the metal when you pop the lid.
Yeah, the classic saying.
Human,
It's funny. I
sleaze
remember,
bot special,
not
whatever
to make
that
this
is.
about me, but
Says that there's a
back when I
discount,
first was
so
learning
hurry
about
up and
cars
take care of my
and all
car.
that, the
Get a move on.
pipes and the metal, square
Human,
metal
over
chunks.
here.
And
I'm
I
the owner
was
of this
just learning
fine
it from,
establishment. Now
somebody
this
who
guy's got
told
a
me
coupe
about it.
on.
And
So let's take
it was
real
a fond
good care of
time in
him
my
by
life
sabotaging
when I
that
learned all
car
that.
and making him come
Yeah,
back later
I
for
remember,
bouquet. Pistons in the
when I
engine?
learned about
Don't need those.
all there is to know about cars. I mean, from the top to the bottom. I mean, from the beginning to the end. Just a great conversation
just
about
recombobulate
pipes and the metal
thing there.
box.
How about
and
my
tubes.
headlight fluid?
And I mean,
How's
that's
that
pretty much. I
looking?
mean,
I know about cars.
You and I are in the same boat because I
You name it, we
never
got it.
forget
Get this box of headlight
where I
fluid
was
moving.
when somebody told me about all that stuff.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. I mean, this is just,
Hey, human,
these
while we're
cars are
dealing
just,
with fluids
I could
here,
talk all day
why don't
about
we
how
spice up
wonderful
that
they
gas
are.
tank with a little
You're listening
secret
to
ingredient
Car
that'll ensure
Talk
they
here
get back later for
on
more work.
100110001 radio. So what do you feel about cars, Henry?
Oh yeah, my name's Henry, and I like cars. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a car character. I'm just all about cars. I mean, I'll answer any questions about any kind of car you want.
All right, Henry. Yeah, you're my best co-host I've ever had here on Car Talk Radio, 1001100FM.com on the Car Talk station, 100110000 FM. Boy, these cars, do they get any more car-like? Could you get any more car-like? That's like what that one character used to say on that one primetime hit sitcom from the 90s. He used to go, "Could you get any more talk about cars in here?"
Oh yeah, I know all about what you're talking about right there. That's a real great reference about cars and just tubes. And my name's Henry, and you're listening to Car Talk Radio on 0010010 radio. What's the next topic?
Well, up next we're
another
just going to
coupon,
talk
is
about
it?
just
I
cars.
do like discounts.
So,
You've really earned my
it's always
patronage,
struck me
good
as
human.
funny how the car,
Nice job with
there's
that
that
spot.
part
You
of
did
it,
all right, human. Now you keep
the
at
side,
it. I'll be in the back
the side
counting your
hinge,
money.
I call it, where you pull on it and sort of the thing unfurls, it sort of folds open, or unfolds, I should say, against the car's side. It sort of opens, and every car has at least two of them,
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of cars have four of
What do
them.
you say?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of cars that
Human
have got four of
transport vehicles
those.
had to be
I mean, those are
evaluated for
real
safety regularly.
something else. I
Broken
mean, you gotta,
components like these headlights will
God
have to be
broke the
replaced
mold
before
when he
evaluation.
came up with those unfolding hinge things that these cars have.
Yeah, God broke the mold. That is true, and he made those hingy things. You look close at him, and there's lots of metal.
Not too many. I don't see too many tubes though. Not too many tubes.
No, yeah, you're right about that. Not a whole lot of tubes there.
And no pipes either. I don't actually recall seeing too many pipes in that section.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, these cars are made mostly of just pipes and tubes and metal, but the little foldy flap things on the side of the cars, it's funny, you're only seeing, mostly metal there.
Yeah, it's mostly metal in those sections of the car. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. They must, the tubes and the pipes must be pretty well hidden underneath the exterior layer section of that part of the car. You're listening to Radio Car Talk Radio on 0011110. Up next, the topic is the top of a car.
Yeah, the top of a car, I mean, it's where you're really getting serious about what's up at the top, the highest part.
Yeah, the highest part of the car that's the part of the car that's going to be the highest in altitude. It'll be the highest in, the tallest part.
Yeah, it's funny because they get it gets high up there, it's the highest section of the car, really.
Yeah, it's the highest I mean, look, I don't want to get into an argument with you about it, but it is the highest section.
Want to take a look at that?
Yeah, it is the high. I'm saying you're gonna make me get into an argument because I'm telling you it is the highest section. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, Buster, that the ceiling or the top of the car.
Well, that looks good as new. Makes that old hood ornament look
Aesthetically displeasing.
Think you can swap that out with something new and shiny? Well, reboot my hard drive. It's like a whole new car. Drop it down and give me that bill so I can show it off to my buddies. Thank you kindly, human. Hello, human. I am required by law to do emissions test on my vehicle. Get it done so I can get out of this dump. Thank you. Check my stash. See if there's anything in there that could help us. Oh, banana. Well, this car is looking a lot more appealing. My work here is done.
Back when cars were driven by humans, drivers would use air fresheners to improve the breathing quality of the air within the vehicle.
This mean I guessed? Well, I did my part. Catch you later, human.
I'm just having the worst day ever. My tires are shot, and I need some replacements. spare tire in the back of my truck, so I'm a little more prepared. I'm pretty sure my engine's overheating too. It's making all kinds of weird noises.
When objects are too hot, fluid can be used to cool them down.
Things are looking a bit better, but I spilled my slushie on the way over here. Could you fill it up for me?
Before nutritional implants, humans also needed fluid from time to time.
Thanks, human. Maybe this day's gonna turn around for me after all. Anyway, drop my car down when you're done and let me see the damage. Oh, this is nothing compared to my student loans. Thanks for getting me back on the road.